year, Canva launched its completely new product, which is Canva for Education. The product is designed for teachers and students only. We are almost limiting everything to that community. We want teachers to be able to create their own content and students to be able to access creativity through projects, comics, and different types of tools. It is for people who know about Canva. Canva has always believed in the idea that anyone, anywhere should be able to design. And that is really the idea that we're bringing to the education tool itself. I'm sorry, am I going on mute again and again?
I'm just putting everybody on mute, Annapurni. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So I was basically trying to say that we empower anyone, anywhere to be able to design on any device in any language. And that's really our motto. And we want to now get that to every school and every teacher, because especially during the pandemic, we've seen that teachers have gone out of the way to become content creators, to become really ensure learning doesn't stop. And they've done everything in their part. So that's why Canva Pro, in many ways, all the features, plus a lot of educational templates are being offered completely free to the Canva, to the teacher community and to the educator community. I will just take a minute to share a link with you for Canva education sign up, and I'll put that in the end also for you to kind of take it. And as long as you have any proof that shows that you are a teacher, we are happy to give you the complete license and the complete suite of Canva education completely free of cost.
Yay, that's good news. So I just wanted to ask, so all that I need to do is just upload my certificate?
Yes.
Great.
Any B.Ed, PGT, any certificate that you think is there, or your current school ID that you may have, you can share that, and within 24 hours, you have all the features that are available. It is not only for India. We have launched this in 9 countries right now. We're launching it in 24 very soon. But India is one of our focus growing countries. And that's why we want the educators in India to have it first before anybody else, and we get feedback accordingly. So that's on that. The second point that I wanted to quickly mention is that if you run a school and you want your entire school to be on Canva, and you want everybody in your school, including students, to get access to it, I have put my email along with my name. Write to me. I would get back to you and give you a complete district account, which means that as long as your school has more than 100 students, 100 users, which I'm pretty sure all Indian schools do, we will be able to create a proper school account for you. And all the teachers in your school and every student in your school will get free access to Canva. And so that's the thing. And the third free thing, I just feel like when I go to these sessions, I'm offering like a Santa Claus giveaway. One thing that I do want to mention is we're also actively bringing a community on board. We want teachers to be able to create. We want not just giving the tool away, but also actually hosting these kinds of workshops and these kinds of webinars to train people and give hands-on training. And for that, we have a teacher community, which I will post right now. I'll also post at the end of the session. So we have an active teacher community, and we're constantly collaborating with different platforms like THT to ensure that we give teachers exactly what they want, rather than making it too design focused. Let's make it educator focused, and that's what we're trying to do. So very excited to kick this off, and I don't want to waste any more of the time. So Ami, over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Annapurni. Thank you, Rakhi from Teachers Help Teachers. I think it's a wonderful evening, and I'm going to have a fabulous time with all of you. And first of all, it's my privilege to do this for teachers, a community who's always giving. I have learned so much, and I respect that community even more because I'm married to one teacher. And I know the kind of hard work this community has put. Even in this pandemic, so many teachers have, kind of transitioned to the online mode, have made themselves accustomed to the different things that online things give them. So it's a fantastic work that you all have done. So thank you so much for doing that. And you all have been the superheroes, in this pandemic. So without wasting a lot of time, we are going to jump onto Canva. So how many of you all can tell me in the chat box, how many of you all use Canva basics? You've been using it relatively, know about it, heard about it. So if I get a fair idea from you guys, it will be nice. So let's have a quick check. If you can tell me in the chat box, it really helps me. Okay, using to make fair. Okay, know about it, never used it. Story slides, just heard, using. Have been using it, want to use but don't know. Been using it for last 8 months, heard about it. Use Canva quite often, heard about it, using it. Okay, super. So we have a mixed audience. We have, okay, used it, heard. Okay, great, super. So many of you all have never used it, have just heard, but never actually explored it. Some of you all have used it. But having said that, don't worry. Even if you're an amateur or you've just joined Canva, don't know about anything about Canva, we see to it that today everyone gets something. And, we'll try and make this 1 hour session very, very power packed. So you'll get to learn a lot of things. And more so, we'll also teach you how can you use Canva to make learning fun. How, because in this pandemic, we would have seen that on Zoom classes and all of that, things are getting a little shaky. We don't know if the kids are paying attention to us. So we are going to see how can we make things very, very interesting and engaging. So kids also love to come on board, and they are looking forward to the class. So we're going to see all of that today. Yes. So I hope everyone's excited, and without wasting a lot of time, I'm going to quickly share my screen. Okay. So welcome to all of you all. This is an Access to Creativity workshop by Canva. I'm Ami Hemani. I'm a Canva facilitator. We've been taking sessions for Canva, and I am a personal user of Canva since last, I think, 6 years. Personally love this and have been using it, and I've been vouching about it to everyone that I meet because it's made our lives so easy. We're going to see today how you can also use this and make your life very, very easy. I'm sure you would have used it to make a little bit posters or certificates here and there, but today we're going to see something more. Yes. So Ami Hemani. So of course, if you see, we all are creative in different ways. So some would be creative the way they talk, someone is creative the way they write, someone is creative the way they sing, someone creative the way they just look. So we all are very, very creative. And of course, what we also do is we communicate in different ways in many different ways. So if we have to see what exactly is graphic design. So Canva is a tool, which will make an amateur designer to make really good designs that do very, very quickly, Like I know I'm a person who used to always get like a C grade or B grade in art, or never used to be able to visualize things. But with Canva, now I can make really good designs. I know there's a lot of scope of improvement too for me. So like this presentation is actually made it on Canva. And that was so simply, within 15 minutes, half an hour. There are some tools available very, very quickly with visuals, with real crisp pointers. You can really make interesting things for your participants. So graphic design, Canva helps us, helps anyone to become a graphic designer. So you, me, from a 15-year-old to a 70-year-old, everyone can use Canva, and a very, very easy tool. And we all can become graphic designers. So of course, as you see, graphic design is how we use our creativity to communicate visually, and basically it's a creative communication. So for example, say I'm showing a PPT, if I have a lot of things put up, it's going to get very, very confusing. But if I'm going to use visuals, I'm going to use nice color scheme, I'm going to use fonts, I'm going to bold some things, I'm going to highlight some things, it's going to make much more sense. So that's why creatively communicating things is very, very important. Is it not clear for everyone? Can you give me a quick heads up if you can hear me properly? I'll try to be loud too. Can you give me a quick heads up, please? Okay.
It's fine. Just slight disturbance maybe.
Okay. And I would suggest all of you to please be on mute so that there's not, there's no much disturbance. So yes, as I said, Canva is an amazing tool which will help you to do all of this. Be it like your social media poster or your leaflet project or your worksheets, your presentations, or your videos, your animated videos, your YouTube thumbnails, your WhatsApp invites, your certificates, your visiting cards. You name it, and you can actually make it on Canva. Okay, where all can you use Canva? You can use it on your smartphone, you can use it on your tablet, you can use it on your desktop, you can use it on your laptop. It's that easy. Just one email ID and password. That's what you need to log into Canva, and you're set. So exactly, you're also going to see today how teachers can use this to make learning fun, to make learning more engaging, so that kids are looking forward to our class. Okay, so I'm going to just stop this, and I'm going to take you through some of the features that Canva for Education gives us. And this is basically for all the teachers and students. So as Annapurni said, please see to it that you get your hands on it, because there are some super features which exclusively, which are paid generally, which you all are going to get absolutely for free. You know, so if you have any query how to get it, just wait back after the class. We'll get in touch with you and we'll see to it how you can get access to this right away. Yes? Okay. So you see, this is Canva and www.canva.com. Now, how do you kind of sign up? So very easy, www.canva.com/education, because we are going to be using this website. Okay. So I'm so sorry. Yeah. You just have to go to canva.com education, and here you just go to this site, just write it down, canva.com/education, and just sign up there. Okay, with the steps mentioned here, you can just sign up there and you get access to Canva for Education dashboard, where you will get everything related to what a teacher needs, from an educational presentation to an educational video to an educational infographic to classroom posters. You name it, and they have everything over there. So a classroom poster, Google Classroom, lesson plans, your class schedules, your group work, your class announcements, your newsletters, your Zoom virtual, flashcards, mind maps, and you'll get some amazing things over here. What you can also do is, I can make like my own dashboard. Like you can see here, I've put up Ami Hemani's class. Can you see on the left hand side, Ami Hemani's class? When I click on it, this becomes my own dashboard inside Canva for Education, which I can customize it. So if you see here, I can customize the banner over here, I can customize my name over here, I can customize the design over here, and I can use all these features over here. So I have all my designs over here, my folders, my templates, my people. So I can actually add people over here. Okay, so I just have to go to people over here if I want to add, say, all my students over here. So I can just send them this link, okay? Or I can also invite them via a code. How do I do this? Just click on it, okay? And you can also kind of full screen this. So kids can actually use this, and they can also join. So they have to go to this website called canva.com/class/join. Okay, as soon as they go there, they'll have to enter a code. So this is a code they can enter, and they'll be able. Sure, we'll do that. I'll go a little slow. Yeah, ma'am, don't worry. Okay, so again, what we do is, on the left hand side, you see, under class, I can have my own classroom set up. Then I can have students there. I can invite my class students so that they can share their assignments over there. We can have groups formed over there. I can share a particular folder with my students over there. And I can also invite my students to join me. Okay. Now, how can I invite my students to join this? I'm going to show you step-by-step method for that. Now, you see here, on the left-hand side, you have loads of these options. Okay. So, about classwork, there's Ami Hemani's class, which I can also kind of, I can kind of rename this. Okay. And I can also change the backdrop of this. So, can you see here, there are 3 dots on the top. I just have to click there. Yes. And then I just have to click on Edit Banner. So I'm going to show you step by step of how to exactly set up your own classroom inside Canva. Then you can have your students come in, you can share access to them for the group, for templates, for folders, different things, and you can check everything over there. Your assignments and everything can be checked over there too. Okay. So say for example, I want to edit this banner. I just have to change whatever I want to change. I can just put up stuff over here. Okay. Then I can also go to elements over upload under elements. Just say, for example, this is a science class. So I'm just going to put up science over here. That's fine. You don't need a website. Yes, Baduli. As I said, Canva for Education for all the teachers, this is absolutely free. Okay, you don't need to pay anything. Once you have your teacher's ID and you're registering for it, you are going to get absolutely free. Okay, so say, for example, I'm a science teacher. So I can actually, put up something related to science stuff over here. Yeah, just put it up over here or put this over here like this. Okay. Just go to text on the left hand side. So you see all the options are over here. So go to text. They have ready-made templates which you can edit it the way you want it. Okay. So I'm just going to click over here. Just pick up any one text that you want, or I can also add a subheading over here, and I can add Amin Himani's class. Sneha, you will not get it this right now because you will need access to Canva for Education, which you might not have right now. Okay, so Amin Himani's class, I can also change the color. I can change the way I want the look and feel to be. Yes. I can also change the font that I want over here. Okay, so you can actually customize this entire thing like this over here. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to update Teams banner. As soon as I click on update Teams banner, this is going to update it for me. Okay, as I said, you will first need access to this Canva for Education, and then you'll be able to do all of this. Okay, once you've got this, now you have lot of things over here. You have your design, I have my folders, I have my templates, I have my people, I have my group, everything will get it over here. Anisha ma'am, don't worry, we'll also tell you after the class how you can get access to this. As I said, you will have to kind of submit some documents to show that you're a teacher, and then you'll be able to get this access. But you can share that process once over all over again after the class. So just wait back, ma'am, after the class, and we just show it to you. Okay. Over here, can you see now I want to say invite a group of say 60 students to this. I want to add students to this. So I can just go to people over here, and I can either get invite link. So when I click on get invite link, I can actually copy this link over here, share it with my students, and they can just click on it and they can join my dashboard. Yes. So Divya ma'am, what exactly we are doing is how Canva of course can be used for making design, but here we are understanding how teachers can use it in a much more collaborative manner, so they can have their students access this, they can have collaborative sharing happening over here, they can have students and everyone all together on one dashboard. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Is everyone clear till here? Is this making sense? There are a lot of things to cover, so I'll try and go slow, but I'm very excited to share some beautiful things with all of you over here. Okay, super. So now you can see I don't have to copy this. I can either share it on email or WhatsApp or wherever I want. I can share this link. You can just click on it and they'll be able to join your dashboard. If not that, they can also join it through a code. Like if you see here, there's a code coming over here. Okay, now how do kids use this code? So you can actually do a full screen to them. You see, I've put up a full screen over here. So kids just have to go to canva.com/class/join. Okay, this website they have to go to. Canva will tell them to put up a code. So this is the code which you have just displayed. Kids have to put this code. Once they put this code, they'll be a part of your dashboard. Okay, they will be a part of this Amin Himani's class. Is everyone clear till here? Yes. Can you just give me a quick heads up in the chat box if you are clear till here? Then I'll go to the next step. Yes. Okay. Super. Wonderful. Wonderful. What else can be done is I can create folders. Okay. So I can have an art folder, I can have a science folder, and then I can put up assignments over there. And then these assignments, what can be done is I can share it with my people over here, and I can also create groups over here. So when I go to group, okay, so I can search people. So for example, say there's an art class over here. So I can actually add people in this over here. Okay. Once I make a group, say an art class group or a science class group, and add all my students over there. Then when I make a folder, okay, I can just share it with that particular group. I don't have to add all 60 students together. Just folder with, say, art class group. So this folder will be entirely shared with your art class group. Okay, so similarly, you can create different folders. You can also share it with different groups, with different people over here. You can also have templates over here. For example, you're teaching them photosynthesis, or you're teaching them about Taj Mahal, or you're teaching them some history concepts or some geography concepts. You can put up templates over here and ask students to pick up the templates from here, and they can customize it as per what they like. So they can just join your dashboard, go to this template, download it, and they can also rework on it as per how they want it. Okay, so that makes your life very, very easy. This will just need a little bit of exploring from your side. So please explore this platform. Once you start using it and experimenting with it, trust me, it's going to be very, very easy for you. Okay, so this is how you can create your own classroom. Also, what can be done is try to make learning fun. Of course, I'll also be teaching you how to use different templates to make real good things, and what are some, I'm going to show you some secret things also. So for the people who have used Canva, but please something I'm sure you will find it very, very exciting. But having said that, as teachers, how can we make learning fun? How can we teach it that are the kids? So many, I've seen that so many kids online, they're kind of bored, or their attention span is very low, or they always keep their videos off, and they say that my internet is not working, or my video is not working, so all kind of bahanas we've kind of heard in last 2 years. But when we try and make it so interesting, I'm sure they themselves would like to participate. So I'll give you one example. So say, for example, I'm here, okay, and I want to, kind of do something like, okay, I'll say I'm doing some brainstorming activities for them. So I can just search over here on my main home page, just search for, say, mind map. Okay, just search for a mind map template. Okay, and I can do kind of a mind map thing over here. So just go over here, and if you see here, Canva will give you loads and loads of templates related to mind map. Okay, now I'm going to show you how can you make this real fun for your student. Okay, so I'm going to just pick up any one template from here right now. So say I'm going to just pick up this one. Okay, so pick up this template. Okay, so say because all our teachers right now, so we're going to put up the main topic as how to make learning fun. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this with all of you all. Okay, let's try this first time. I'm going to share this. I'm going to just go through this, and I'm going to come on Zoom chat. Okay, and in the chat box, I'm just putting it in the chat box. Okay, I want all of you all to click on this link. Just click on this link and start putting in your ideas over there. Okay, and I'm going to just make 2-3 more pages. So if you all want, you can use the second, third page too. Okay, just open it and start. How can you make learning fun? Start putting in your ideas, and I'm going to just try and make it a little more interesting. So I'm going to put a couple of stars over here. Okay, I see so many people have already joined me. So I'm going to just add a couple of stars over here. Okay, so let me try and make this even more interesting. So I'm just showing you ways of how can you make this interesting. Okay. Now, for example, if you have really liked a particular idea, so just pick up the star and put it up next to that idea. Okay, just pick up the star and put it up next to that. Yes, you just have to click on the link, ma'am, and you'll be able to join me. Okay. Yes, I see a lot of people putting stars, and if you want, you can just copy paste the stars. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Okay, I see so many teachers have already joined this, and they are putting in things over there. Okay, how to make learning fun. Okay, so someone has said involving in different activities. Pratima ma'am has put up making it more interactive. Okay, by giving them activities, learning fun. Okay, someone has also put up a child's photograph. Okay, nice. So see how you're making it fun. You're getting all your students together on one dashboard, and they're actually as if they're playing, and they are also learning together. Yes. Yes, everything is possible. even on an app, ma'am. So even if you have just a smartphone, you can do all of this. Yes? Is this interesting? Is this making sense? So all we're trying to say is Canva is a wonderful app, wonderful platform to make design, but how can creatively, teachers use this to make things more fun? Okay.
Ami, we have a question on our YouTube. Is Canva Pro mandatory for a team to work on a project?
Annapurni, would you like to take that question up? Annapurni, are you there?
Yeah. So Canva for Education has the group work template. Canva Pro also has it, and Canva Basic also has it. But the number of project-based learning templates that you have on Canva for Education are only there on Canva for Education. Like they might not be accessible on Basic or Pro. So there are some basic group work templates that are there in all three, but the learning focus, the education focus, the mind map kind of one that we worked on are more in Canva for Education. So you need a Canva for Education templates for access for some of these templates.
Okay, super, wonderful. So teachers are having fun using this. I can already see people are changing colors, and teachers are actually becoming students out there. So tell me, how many of you are having fun? Myra ma'am, can you just wait back? I'll be, taking your queries at the end. What about others? How many teachers are having fun using all of this?
So if our YouTube audience would like to join this activity, so is there any link that we can share?
You can share the same link, ma'am. You can share the same link because it's shared on the Zoom chat. You can share it.
All right. Can you share it again for me?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
And we have a question: in which all countries is this available right now? I work with international schools, so would like to introduce it to my colleagues there.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. We are right now available as communities in 10 countries. So that includes Philippines, Indonesia, France, Germany, to name a few. And so we are in about 10 countries right now with Canva for Education. And of course, Australia and US are the other place where we already have it established, but we're building teacher communities in a few of these. So, yeah. Okay, so I have my email ID next to my name, so you can write to me, and happy to connect and see how we can support that.
Okay, super. So I'm also going to do this. I showed you all one activity of how we can make this fun. For example, you're showing them a presentation, and you want to do some real fun things on a presentation. So okay, now I'm going to show you some tips and some different hacks of how you can make presentation fun. Okay. So say for example, you've asked a question. See, I'm right now just sharing this presentation with you, and I've asked a question, and some kids have given very good answers. Just see, I just have to press a C, and there'll be confetti coming out. Can you see that? I just have to press a C, and there'll be confetti, flowing out. Then if I want to blur a presentation, I just have to do like a B. Just press a B on your keyboard, and you will have the presentation going blur. Press B again, and it's going to come back. Say some kids have really given very good answers, just press B, and it will be like a drum roll. So you're actually doing like drum rolls there. You want to add bubbles, just you can also add bubbles. So just press like O, and you will have different bubbles coming up. Or you want, there's a lot of peers, children are making a lot of noise, just press Q. Tell them to. So these are some interesting things. Maybe if you all want, I'll share these keywords with you all. But once you kind of present this, you'll be able to use these keywords, and you can make learning real fun. Like I know Annapurni was sharing from Canva, she's sharing that when she takes sessions, she puts up mood boards. How are you feeling right now when you just enter? So put up different smileys, different mood boards. Say maybe a child is bored, or maybe a child is angry, or maybe a child is smiling, is very excited. So have mood boards and ask students to rate that which mood is he in, and let's and tell them that by end of the class we are going to be in an absolute amazing mood. So you have to try and be as creative as possible and make learning fun. Yes, everyone with me. Is this interesting? Are we excited to learn more? I hope it's not going very fast. I'm trying to go as slow as possible. It's not during making a presentation, when you're showcasing a presentation, man, you just have to use these shortcuts and you'll be able to do it. Okay, super. Now what I also do is I will show you some things of how you can make some real creative things. Okay, say for example, I want to make say, I'm just gonna go here and see I want to search for a poster. So I'm just gonna search for a poster over here. So search for a school poster over here. Okay. Now, there are three ways of how you can make designs on Canva. Okay. So you can make designs from available templates. If you can see here, there are some available templates over here. So you just have to kind of edit these templates. Okay. What you can also do is you can take a plain canvas. Thinking here, this is a plain canvas. So I can have like a white canvas and put all my creativity there. Or I can edit an available canvas, or I can also customize. So for example, I want to have like a huge standee for my school or for a particular class, and I want it in a particular width and height. So I can actually design it and customize it as per that width and height also. Okay. So now I'm going to quickly show you first. Let's say for example, there's back to school. So I'm just clicking over here, and you'll get some amazing templates, amazing pictures, and as I said, please get your hands on Canva for Education. You're going to get some amazing things. So say pandemic is over, kids are all getting back to school, and we want to have like a nice poster put up in our classrooms, encouraging kids to come back to school and stuff like that. So you can make real good posters, get them printed out, and you can stick them in your classrooms, and do what not. So I just have to one very important thing, anything that you want to change, anything that you want to change on a particular template, there are two C's that you have to keep in mind. Click and change. Click and change. So say for example, I want to change this text. Click on it, it will go like a blue highlight, and then I can just kind of edit it. Okay, so just click on it and edit it. Okay, so that way I can change the colors, I can change the font, I can change. For example, I want to delete this, just click on it and click on delete. Okay, now say for example, I want to add some text to this. Okay, on the left hand side, can you see there's a text option? I want to add my own text. So add a subheading. Okay, just click on add a subheading, and I can actually, I'm going to increase this to 75, so it's visible. And I can put up my own subheading here too. Back to school. Okay. I can also change the font type. I can have different color fonts. Okay. So you see here, everything is there in front of you. There are loads and loads of things you can actually do. Okay. So for example, you want to put up some elements of some teachers, some students. You click on below template, you have elements. There are some amazing elements that Canva gives us, and Canva for Education has even more templates. So if you want to have this kids-related elements, if you see Edu, that means for teachers and students, these templates are absolutely for free. Just click on these templates, just place wherever you want to place them, and you can actually customize your own design. Yes? That way, if you see here, you will be able to find loads and loads of elements over here. What you can also do is you can have different shapes. So say you want teaching them certain concepts and you want to show them different shapes, you can actually use different shapes too. Or say for example, I just want to give like a border to this entire poster. Just click on the square shape, okay? Just put it up over, just take this one over here. Okay? And I can give like a shape to this. Also, I can change the color of this to whichever color I want. Okay, that way I can customize my entire design. Even if you're taking a template, for example, 50 teachers are using the same template. Okay, so you are going to use your own creativity. So this same template is going to look 50 different ways because you've added your own creativity to it. So you can actually add different elements over here, different pictures over here. What you can also do is you can add photos. So say for example, I want to upload a real picture. So I can actually go to photo, and for example, I have to click on upload media. So I can actually upload media from my laptop, even if you're doing it from your phone, you can upload it from your phone gallery. Just click over there, take a picture, and just click the picture over here, and the picture is going to come over here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something real magical. Okay. This kind of everyone loves this feature. So say example, you can this is a picture of me, of course, but it has a background. And I want to remove the background of this image. Okay. Can you see there's this option called edit image? You have to click on edit image. And there's an option called BC remover. I just have to click on BC remover. Within seconds, it's going to remove the background scene. Okay. Just see how within seconds for any photo you have and you want to remove the background of that photograph. Just click on it, BC remover, and you'll be able to remove the background from your picture. Is it making sense? Yes, teachers. I'm liking this. If you'll enjoy this feature, so you can actually remove different backgrounds from a particular picture and make your creative look real nice. Yeah. Now I'm going to show you some more exciting things. Under elements only, this is one of my favorite features. There are loads of frames. Okay. Say for example, when I'm coming here, I get these amazing frames. Okay. So when I click on frames, so I can actually adjust pictures in this frame. Okay. Yes, it's a pro feature, Taylor man, but for Canva for Education, this is absolutely for free. So if you are using Canva for Education, and for all teachers and students, this is free. That is why it's very important for you to get access to Canva for Education. So I'm going to just take, for example, I'm taking this frame of a mobile phone. Okay, I'm taking this mobile phone frame, and let's see what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this picture and put it inside the mobile phone. So now this picture has taken the shape of a mobile phone. Yes, this picture has taken the shape of a mobile phone. Similarly, say I want to put this picture in a circular format, in a circular frame. So I can do that too, and I can just put this picture up here, go to upload, take a picture, and just put this picture in a circular frame. Did you get it? So these are the different things that you can actually do on Canva. Now, say for example, you want to make your design a little more elegant. Okay? Exactly. This is going to really help you to make your profile, your resume, your brief introduction, anything and everything in presentation. This is presented by so and so teacher. You can put up your own pictures. Now, just see what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to elements again. Okay, and teachers are going to take a quick quiz at the end of the class. Okay, so let's see that all of us are paying total attention. I'm going to go to lines and shapes over here, and I'm going to take a ring shape. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this ring shape around the picture. Can you see this? So first I removed the background, then I put a picture inside a circular frame, and then I gave like a ring shape so that it gives like a nice border to my entire picture. Okay, so this way you can, and I can also change the color. So for example, I want to change the color of this ring. Just go over here, and I can actually change different colors over here. So you see this? I'm actually changing colors of this ring. So this makes your life very easy. Okay. Now, there is one more thing. So for example, when I go to colors and I'm say this blue color, no? So if I go to this color palette, I have some loads and loads of colors. When I click here, if you see, there are some amazing colors over here. But say I want a particular color palette, like say as a teacher, I'm following these colors, which I'm these 4 colors only, which I'm kind of using it in all my templates that I'm making. Okay. So there's this another very good website by Canva itself, of course. It's called, this is again free. It's called canva.com/colors. Okay, so this is again very exciting, and so all the teachers whom we've shown, they really love this website. So here you get load of color palette ideas, you get color wheel ideas, you get color generator, color meaning. So for example, I want to have a color palette idea. Okay, so say for example, I'm creating my classroom and I want to play around. Yes, exactly, Dr. Pratima. It's going to be really, really helpful. I want to use, can you see here, there are different color palettes that Canva is suggesting me. So say I want this particular pink palette I want. Okay, so I just go over here and it's going to give me color code for each of the colors. So you see, this is the color code. Rose, scallop, hot pink, and rose red. Say, for example, I want these colors and I want this rose red. Can you see there's a code, there's a color code, and you have to copy this color code. Okay, I'm going to go to Canva. Okay, just click on the color palette. Can you see this color over here? Click on the color palette. Click on the plus sign over here and just paste this code over here. Can you see this? This has taken exactly this color rose red. I'm going to show it to you one more time. Say, for example, I want to build all my posts into a particular color. I don't want sometimes it has to be, sometimes it is red, sometimes it is orange, sometimes it is yellow. No, I want a proper theme for my entire classroom. So whatever designs I'm making in a particular color scheme so that, it can really engage with you in a better way. So you can get different color schemes from here. And then just pick up, for example, like this hot pink color, copy this code over here. Okay. Just go to Canva. Can you see that there's a color palette? There's one color over here. Just click over there. Okay. Just click on the plus sign over here. And can you see over here? I just have to paste this color, paste this code over here. Can you see this? Is everyone with me? Did you guys get it? How did I do this? Easy. So that way you can actually pick up different color codes from this website. Okay. And they also have different ways of color wheels. For example, say if you're using a blue color, with blue color, what kind of font should you be using? So I'll also show you this color wheel. Okay, not going very much in detail. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm really glad you are enjoying it. For example, I'm using this purple color. So it's telling me with purple color I should be using a green color. If I'm using this brown color, it's telling me I should be using this color. And can you see, you say there are color codes too. There are color codes for this. Just copy this color, go to Canva, put this color, and you can do this even on your smartphone. Just experiment it. All the sirs and ma'am who are present here, just keep doing it, and trust me, it's going to be very, very interesting. Yes, I'm so glad that all of you are totally enjoying this. Oh, super, Myra, ma'am. Oh, you are a student, Myra. Oh, great. Super. Wonderful. Okay, what else can you do to this? Okay, so I'm going to just show you some more things because I'm just a little bit excited to show you some more things. Okay, so you just have to click over there. Wherever you're going, you just click over there. And can you see? For example, right now, this is a static image, okay? I want to kind of make this into a video. Right now, this is a picture. I want to make it into a video. Just click on it. As I said, click and change. Click and change. Just click on it. And can you see there's an option called animate on the top? On the top, you can there's an animate option. Click on animate, and I can give different animations to this. Can you just see here? So I can actually make like a video of this static image. Yes, you can add videos also, Myra. You can add videos over here. You can add your audio notes, ma'am. So all the teachers are listening to, if you have some particular audio, and you want to have like a welcome message, or you want to have a particular audio to be added, can you see here? You go to upload. You can add images, you can add videos, you can add audios. Everything can be added from here. Okay. So I want to add a video. I can also add a video over here. So I'm just taking this video right now. Okay. This is like, of course, it's like a GIF right now, but you can actually add videos too over here. Okay, and that way you can make this, and you can also trim this. For example, say just like a 5-second video, I can go over here and I can adjust the timings to of here over here from there. Okay, so this way, from a static image, you've actually made it to a video. Dr. Pratima, as of now, it's in Pro features, but as we rightly said, Canva for Education. Canva has been generously giving it to all the teachers and students across the globe for free. So all the features which are paid for Canva Pro users is going to be absolutely for free for Canva for all the teachers and students. So we would request all of you all to please get access to that. Yes. Okay, and also Please join our Facebook group. I think just take 2 minutes. I would suggest all of you to join our Facebook group, Canva for Education, Canva for Teachers, IN. Okay, so if Annapurni can just put up the name of the group again, I would want all of you to join the group right away, because over there, what are all the things that you can do on that group? You can get access to some multiple teachers from across the globe. Yeah, Canva for Teachers in, so please join that group. You can also get access to a lot of Canva facilitators over there. So if you put up some things over there and you want some different ideas, some new feature updates coming up in Canva for teachers particularly, you're going to get absolutely all of those tutorials, those ideas on that group. If you put up something, Canva facilitators can give you feedback on that. You can make the results more better. We would also suggest that as an assignment, if you can make something and put it up on that Facebook group, it's going to really help you. Okay, so Supriya ma'am has already put up the request. Wonderful. Please make some assignment, make something and put it up on that group. There will be a lot of Canva facilitators, other teachers who are going to give you feedback on that. They will of course evaluate your design. You can also get some amazing ideas from other teachers. So Canva for Teacher in, Annapurni ma'am has already put up in the chat box, which is just all of you to please start it. Yes. Okay. Yes, please share it with all the teachers who you all know, because I'm sure this is going to be very helpful. And as I said, you can collaborate with so many other teachers and kind of befriend them and start sharing ideas with each other. Okay, what else can be done? You can also download this as an image. So I can click over here. I can download this. Okay, I can download this as an MP4 video. I can download this if I want like a PDF. I can download it as a PDF, PDF print, PDF MP4 video, GIF. If I want to download it as a PNG, JPEG, I can actually download in different versions. Okay, so that way it's going to give you access to a number of things. Okay, so as I said, Canva is like this amazing. It's like a gaming zone even for us, even for us adults, because then once you get into it, there's so many things that you can try and make it real fun. Like I said, some more interesting things that I kind of keep on trying. So you go to elements over here, and you also have, for example, you are teaching them some math concepts. So if you see here, there are a lot of charts over here. Okay, so they have pie diagrams and they have bar graphs, and you want to show them a particular concept. So for example, I'm picking up this one. And then can you see here, I can edit this. I can change the color of this. Let me say black. Okay. And what I can also do is, I can kind of change, say for example, I want to show a star, or I want to show this particular thing. And I can change, I can have total items to be 8 over here. Just see everything with just some clicks. Everything, and I want the filled items to be, say, only 4. So I can actually keep it 4. And this way you can make different concepts for your kids and make it more interesting and more engaging for them. Yes, everyone, with me? Is this interesting? Is it making sense? What else can you do? Just go over here. As I told you, if you want to custom, say, so that I showed you in an existing template. But say, for example, you want to make something like from scratch, okay? So you just get a particular, say, for example, I want to make like a worksheet. So just click on the worksheet over here. And Canva has some amazing templates even for worksheets, okay? So you can really make good worksheets. They have a, so you're thinking of some amazing worksheets. Just click and change. Anything that you want to change in this, click and change. You can also create your own worksheet. So click on create a blank worksheet. As soon as you click over here, you'll get a plain white canvas. And you can do so many changes on this plain white canvas. You can change the background, change the color, put the font. So I want to make like this background color to be, say, purple color. And now I want to add text to this. So I can just go to text. Just say add a heading. So say science worksheet. And I can actually customize this the way I want it. Okay, you can get some amazing ideas from Google, Internet, and that ideas you can actually put it up over here, take inspiration and just make that kind of worksheet for yourself also. Okay. Other than that, what you can do is you can have custom design. So say for example, I want to make in a particular format. So can you see over here there's an option called custom design. So I'm going to just put up custom say 1080 height width into 1080 height and click on design. It's going to give me that canvas of particular width and height. Yes? Can you see this? Don't worry, ma'am. I'll be able to sustain. Yes, everyone. So I can have like a plain white canvas over here according to the dimensions that I want, and you'll be able to do same all of this. Yes? Interesting? Okay. So I know it's almost 8 o'clock, but Rakhi, do we have like 5 more minutes? I want to show them some like design principles.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Ami. Yeah.
Okay. So the teachers will bear with me. I'm just going to take you through some concepts. So when you, of course, you are going to use Canva to make all of this, but after making all of this, there are certain design principles to be kept in mind. Okay, so I'm going to go very, very quickly and show you these design principles and why they are absolutely important so that you make this design, but your design should not look very, very chaotic. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly take you through these design principles which you should be keeping in mind. Okay, so we look into all of this. So these are 4 design principles that you have to keep in mind. Text is very, very important in your design. Color is very, very important. Images that you put is important, and layout. Are you putting it on the left hand side, right hand side, center alignment? I'm going to go a little fast, but this is getting recorded, so don't worry about it because we need to finish this in 5 minutes. But I'm going to just tell these are some basic principles which all designers across the globe keep in mind while making design. Okay? Text, very, very important. Now, you see, every font has their unique language. They have their own personality. You cannot use like a very, very, scary font for something you're sending as a love note or you're having a loving message. So every font has their own meaning, has their own personality. Okay. Now, 2 widely used fonts across the globe are serif font and sans serif font. So if you see on the left hand side, the serif fonts are mainly used in our print. So if you see newspapers, magazines, there you will see serif fonts being used. But if you see digital, right now on internet on the right hand side, you see mostly sans serif fonts are used. Okay. Now fonts matter. Why do fonts matter? If you see same line I've written, I will always find you. But can you see? I will always find you, but one is different than the other. Can you tell me why is one different than the other? What is one I will find you on the left hand side convey, and what one I will find you on the right hand side convey? Can anyone tell me in the chat box? Same things written, still conveying different things. So can you all tell me what is it that it is conveying? Yes, left conveys love, but right conveys, yes, it's like a horror, it's little, yes, exactly. Left is love and right side is little scary. So that is why you see, every font matters of how you are writing, what you are writing. So use fonts appropriately on your design. Okay, if you're trying to teach something to your students, use subtle fonts, use good fonts. Don't use very cluttered fonts, it's very difficult for students to read. So all these things are very, very important. Okay. Then the next part, these are some complementary fonts which you can actually find it on Canva. So if you're using the title saying Yellowtail, the second one, then you can use Razor Regular for the body of the text. So like that you can use different combinations. So all these combinations you will find it on Canva. So when you go to Canva, you will find these combinations and you can use your fonts accordingly on your design. Yes. Then images. First is of course fonts. Second is images play a very important role. So either you add your own picture or you add illustrations or you add some stickers or you add, some elements. So as I show you under elements also, you can add a frame, you can add lines and shapes, you can add different pictures. And as I said, Canva has some amazing repository of pictures, so there's thousands and millions of pictures which you can, for one particular topic, you will find thousands of pictures which you can use from Canva. Exactly. Now you have to play with colors, don't see, it's kids that you're catering to. So make it very, very vibrant. Don't use very dull colors. Play with colors, so that kids should like to see it. Like if you see on internet, why do something really capture attention? Because the way they use the colors is very attractive for us. brand comes to your mind? When you see this 4 colors, this is this brand, this is this company. Can you tell me in the chat box? Who can tell me which company is this? No, it's not Doordarshan. No. This is something we use every day. Yes, it is Google. It is Google. Yes, exactly. It was Google. Okay, now let's see if you can get this one. This is this one. Come on, this now everyone has to get it. Yes, it is Instagram. Yeah, so just with colors, you come to know which brand exactly it is. And that is what you see. Colors, like if I would have put up red and yellow, you would have told me it's a McDonald's brand, you know. So colors play a very, very important role. Now, what kind of colors should you be using? So 4 colors max. Don't overdo with colors also. If you use more than 4 colors, your this will look a little messy. Now, these 4 colors also should be having a combination. Now, what is the combination? Try to have a light and a dark variant. And if you're using 3 colors, light, dark, and an accent variant, and 4 colors, light, dark, and 2 accent variants. So we've also given you examples of accent variants over here. Okay. Now, every color has their own meaning. For example, if you're showing growth, you're showing prosperity, use green color. If you're showing cleanliness, light, serenity, use white color. If you're showing positivity, happiness, use lemon yellow color. If you're showing excitement, passion, use red color. You know, so every color has their own meaning. So according to the concept that you're teaching, use those colors. The website that I told you, www.canva.com/colors. That website also has this entire section on colors. You know, so each color, what is the meaning, what is each color, tell you what you should be using. So all of these are mentioned, so please kind of use it. So this, as I said, this website I already showed you, www.canva.com/colors. So just go to this website and you'll be able to find it. Fourth, the design principles. Okay, these are some basic design principles which you might be using subconsciously also. But trust me, these are some basic principles which designers across the globe keep in mind. So it's very important that you use this when you're designing anything on Canva. Okay, so the first is hierarchy is very important. For example, when I'm reading a newspaper, I'll of course be reading the title first. Then I'll be reading the subtitles. If I find it interesting, then I'm going to read the body of the text. Yeah. So it's very important that you accordingly lead your reader to a particular place. So that is why hierarchy is important. So if you see this, you will read this first, and then you will read this, and then you will read this. Okay. Now, under hierarchy and layout, 4 things are extremely important. For example, you are teaching your students a particular concept. Okay. And you want them to focus on a particular 2 to 3 words. Okay. So how do you get that focus to them? So either you can increase, work on the weight. Weight means you can make it bold. So if you see here, then everything stands out, nothing stands out. So what I've done is I've made stands out bold. Okay. Either or you can change the color. Can you see stands out? I've made it yellow color. So when everything stands out, nothing stands out, I've made it yellow color. Or I can increase the size. So the third one stands out, the size मैंने increase कर दिया. Or what I can do is the fourth one, I can do all of them. I make it bold, I change the color, and I also increase the size. So if you want your students to pay attention to a particular word or a particular keyword, see to it that you are working on the layout. Okay? So that you are working on the weight, the color, the size, and you can also do all 3 of them. Okay. Use hierarchy. Okay, don't clutter, don't put like if you see presentations also, it should be bullet points, not like paragraphs because it will be very difficult for people to read. Okay, so use a proper hierarchy, use visuals. See on the left hand side, limited hierarchy is looking very cluttered, right hand side, very evenly paced, it's looking nice. Okay, so see to it that you are giving enough proper spacing to your entire design. Give breathing space. Let your design breathe. Okay, don't clutter too many things. You also are seeing some designs, there's a picture, on the top there's a text, on the top there is another, something, logo. So that makes your design very, very cluttered. So let your design breathe. So these are some examples that we've given you of how you can give enough breathing space to your design. Okay? Give contrast, just see how we put up text in 4 different ways. You can also put up your text in 4 different ways. Okay, just see how we put up the same text in 4 different ways. Yes? Okay. Also embrace the negative space. Can you see on the left hand side, the fonts are very cluttered, it's too near or too far. It's not properly written, the fonts are not correctly chosen, not a great hierarchy, negative space, you need to embrace that negative space. Right hand side, properly, neatly, you can exactly read what the person is trying to say. Very, very important thing, practice proximity. Okay, so one particular section, you should kind of have it together. Don't club two sections together. Like if you see there's a resume of this guy called Nitin Khanna. On the left hand side, if you see the proximity is not maintained, all the subsections are put up all together. But on the right hand side, you see the sections are kind of bifurcated in entire design properly, proper color scheme is given so that your design doesn't look very cluttered and messy. Okay, so proximity, how near, how far should your two sections should be. So that is very, very important. So this is a design principle you should keep in mind. Alignment. See, when I'm also making some changes in our design, so you would have seen that those dotted lines that come. So should I be placing it right in the middle or left hand side, right hand side? So this space alignment is also, don't put it agar middle mein rakhna hai, so it has to be right in the center. So this alignment is extremely important when you're making any design. Okay, this is one very, very important thing. Alignment. For example, if you're writing only 2-3 lines, then you should have center alignment. But if there is a paragraph, there is something more written, never use center alignment because it becomes very difficult for a person to read. Always use left alignment. Okay? Two to three sentences, center alignment. If it is too much text, use left alignment. Okay? When you say read newspapers also, it will never be center aligned. It will always be left aligned because that's very easy for people to read. And in case you are in a doubt that which should I be using, in case of doubt, always left alignment. That's the best to be done. Okay? Center alignment, as I said, center alignment is the thing for 2 to 3 lines. More text, use left alignment, but in case of a doubt, you should be using left alignment. Yes? So please join the group, as I said, the Facebook group, which Annapurna ma'am has also shared. Facebook.com/group/Canva for Teacher in. Join the group and share your ideas there. Connect with other teachers. Put up your assignments over there. Get ideas. Get new updates of what's new in Canva for Education, and trust me, you'll be really, really benefiting if you join that group. So having said that, thank you so much, guys. With this, we come to the end of the presentation. Had a fabulous time with all of you. I might have been a little fast, but I was a little, greedy because I wanted to share a lot of things with all of you. So that's the reason I was a little fast. But I hope everyone has enjoyed and learned something from today's class. Yes, if you can quickly tell me in the chat box, did you enjoy? Did you like it? Please also make your assignments and put it up on the group. It's going to really, really be helpful. Okay, superb, wonderful. Yes, please share the assignment on the group. So let's have an assignment. Say, let's make a poster of what all things did you learn in Canva class. Maybe you can do that, and you can make like a nice poster and put it up on Canva for Canva for Teachers. So this is the group again. Canva for Teacher in. Please join this Facebook group and put in your assignments there, and let the facilitators kind of give you feedback on that. Yes. Okay, super. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Annapurna ma'am has also put up the link again. Please join the Facebook group and put in your assignments, because today, if you liked our 1 hour class, trust me, we are going to keep up with a lot of new updates on Canva for Education, and all of these updates are going to be shared over there. So please join that Facebook group and put in your assignments there. Yes? Okay. Super. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Had a fabulous time. And I'm
awesome.
sure.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we had a fabulous time, as you rightly said. And for those of you who have not started using Canva, I think this is the best space, and you have got the best trainer to help you get started with Canva. So do let us know about your experience. How is it to use Canva? If you're stuck anywhere, of course, you can join the Facebook group, which has been shared, and it will also be shared in our WhatsApp group. Do join the group, because groups which are meant for learning, which are meant for educators, are some of the groups that you all must join as educators. And this entire video is on our YouTube channel. I'm sharing the link once again. For those of you who missed or who would like to revisit and learn once again step by step, can watch the entire video on our YouTube channel. It's going to stay there. And our next session in series that's lined up with Canva will be on the 11th of Feb. So save the date, mark your calendars, and it's going to be on the 11th of Feb, which is a Friday, and it'll be at the same time, 7 p.m. And be a part of our Facebook group, be a part of our WhatsApp group, so that you're updated, and in case of any changes, and you will know what other activities are being planned from time to time. So thank you, everybody. It was lovely interacting. In case anyone has any queries, please go ahead, type it out in the chat box, and we'll be happy to take them. Annapurni, would you like to share something?
No, I think it was a great session. Ami, as always, you were amazing. And thank you to all the teachers who joined, and so many questions and so many inputs. It was really engaging. Thank you so much. If there are any questions about